What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to welcome to Shade Stew. But thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Woo, y'all! I just got home not too long ago. I had to do a couple of videos for TikTok before I came in here to do this live real quick. We're not going to be here long, okay? We're going to be here about an hour and a half. Then we're going to get out of here. Tonight, we're going to talk about some breaking news. Jeffrey Epstein's list, which is shocking. Also, I want to tell you guys about this little boy who got unalive. I don't know if he got unalive. I know he got shot because he won, I guess, the bike race or whatever the case. And then I'm going to try to tell you about the dude who hooked up with two girls off of social media and what happened to her. I'm going to see if I am going to see if I can do all of that in an hour and a half. If not, then this last story I'll tell you guys on Friday, unless I decide to come on tomorrow. But before we start off with this live, y'all, let me go ahead and ask you guys to thumbs up this content if you enjoy this video. Did I say that right? No. Thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content, all right? Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, okay? Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of this video. It is scrolling across the screen in the red. It will be in my comment area at the end of this video, okay? So, y'all, let me play this in the background real quick, let y'all hear the song that I like by Danny Lee while I get everything prepared, okay? Let me go get some water. And then we're going to start off with that Jeffrey Epstein list, okay? Just take our time, just relax your mind and take it easy. Don't have to decide. You do, I do, I don't have to be mine. And take it easy. It's so far, babe. We've been through that 305 highway. Loving how you ride in the fast lane. Make me wanna say that's my babe. Girl, you gotta behave. Gotta be chill like a Sunday. Never wanna live too thirsty. But your drip got me feeling wavy. Finish strong. Make you feel lucky, lucky. Make you wanna love me, love me. Baby, when you with me. Got no worry. I love the way you touch me. Feeling so lovely, lovely. Make me wanna love me, love me. Make me feel lucky, lucky. Let me catch a vibe. Let's just take our time. Just relax your mind and take it easy. Oh no. Just relax your mind. All right, guys, that song is by Danny Lee, but that is a cover of her song by Eddie White. He has a very, very nice, beautiful voice. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to be playing cover songs, you know, on my page since I can't do the original ones without getting a copyright claim. You know, I usually search until I find somebody that I like who does a cover, and then that's what I'll play on my channel. Just letting y'all hear some of the music that I like to listen to. I like to listen to all types, so you hear anything over here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start off with this breaking news in topic time. Breaking news in topic time. Breaking news in topic time. All right? Here we go. So first thing first, y'all. I'm going to tell you guys about this list. And I know they've been having some fake lists up on YouTube. But this list right here is the real one, okay? And this is according to the Messenger. All right. So anyway, they say the first names of 150 plus people tied to the Jeffrey Epstein case were released Wednesday, part of a massive document dump involving the late pedo and sex trafficker. Anyway, this highly anticipated release of 40 documents comprises nearly 950 pages of long sealed court records that contain such bold-faced names as former presidents Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. It also has Britain's Prince Andrew and lawyer Alan Dershowitz. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, the December 18 court order that directed the documents be posted online has also fueled speculations that they could contain bombshell revelations about Epstein and the powerful people with whom he associated before he died by, you know what, while awaiting trial in 2019. The documents are tied to a civil defamation suit brought by longtime accuser Virginia Jeffery against Ghislaine Maxwell in U.S. District Court in Manhattan in 2015. The suit was settled in 2017, but the Miami Herald newspaper filed motions to unseal records in the case that had been hidden from public view. After a lengthy legal fight, a federal appeals court sided with the Herald and ordered a cache of records unsealed in July 2019. This document dump is the latest tranche of records to be unsealed in the case. 3 days after records in the suit were ordered unsealed in 2019, Epstein was arrested by federal authorities after his plane landed at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey and charged with sex trafficking and other crimes. Epstein, who was ordered held without bail pending trial, was found hanging by his neck in his federal jail cell about a month after his arrest. The New York City medical examiner later ruled his death a suicide. Maxwell was arrested by federal authorities in New Hampshire. How do you say that? Hampshire? Okay, whatever. In July 2020, and hit with a number of charges for her role in Epstein's crimes, including sex trafficking of a minor. The former British socialite and daughter of media baron Robert Maxwell brought her case to trial in U.S. District Court in Manhattan in 2021 and was convicted on 5 counts. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison in June 2022 and is serving time at a federal prison in Florida. Wow. So anyway, what's the list? Okay, so let's see what the names are on this list. Okay, let's see here. So, okay. Hold on, let's see if I got this list. Okay, let me look up the whole I thought this was it right here. Let me go ahead and get the whole list real quick. Hold on. I don't know why they do this crazy stuff when they do this. Hold on, let me go ahead and get it, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, hold on. I hope this will be no counterfeit list because they got a bunch of them online. Let me do this. Let's see if they list it all. So let's see if they're gonna show the whole list, because what you see online, some of those are fake, and I have to make sure. Let's see. Well, we already know that two presidents' names are on that list: Clinton and Trump. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Prince Andrew name was on there, like I just said. Okay. David Copperfield and Michael Jackson. Let's see. Let's see who else they have on here, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. That's not the complete list. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I had the whole list right here the first time when I was looking at it. Let's see. Hold on for a second. Okay, let me put something else on real quick while I look at this damn list, because I can't be giving y'all no fake list, because I already got a list on here, but that's not the real list. And I definitely know it's not. Let me do, y'all know what I'm getting ready to play. Y'all know which one I'm getting ready to play. The song that I love. Because I love this song. But I need to get the actually let me see if I can get this song, a cover song. Um Damn, what is the name of that song by Scissor, not Summer Walker? Let me see. Let me see if I can get her number. I'll be forgetting the name of these songs. Let's see, what is the name? Let me make sure I type her name here right. Oh, let me see if I can get somebody to sing this. This is the one I love right here. Let me see. Let me see. Because I need to get somebody doing the cover. I can't play. I wish I could play the actual song. Let me see. These people can't sing. Some of these people, let's see. See, hold on for a minute, y'all. This is a hot ass mess. Hold on. This list, though, they say this list is very shocking. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. Okay, we probably already knew that Trump name would be on it and Bill Clinton. Okay, that's not too shocking to me. But some of these other names they claim is shocking to see. All these names on here. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure I want to hear this dude sing this song. Prince Andrew. Let's see. I need to pull up the whole document. So I may have to show this to y'all tomorrow, because I may have to pick the whole thing. Oh no, I don't like the way he's singing that shit. Let me see how this girl sound. Damn, people can't sing. Okay, let me look for this list. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play this song and let me see how this girl sing. Ooh, she sound like Scissor. Hold on. Damn, I hope I don't get no claim, because she sound just like this girl. Hold on. Is she singing this damn song? She doing? Hold on. Is this an actual cover she's doing? Sound like the girl. Hold on. I may get a little claim this time, y'all, because she sound just like this girl. Hold on. This is my song, though. I ain't gonna lie. I actually did a video on what's the name. Not dancing, but I just did a video. Hold on for a minute. I will let y'all know another name is on that list is Sarah Kellen, who was a former Epstein employee, and she was accused by one adult victim of knowingly scheduling her flights and appointments with the financier in Maxwell. Okay, so that's another name is on the list. I'm looking it up. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Go ahead and finish listening to this girl sing my favorite song, Good Days by SZA. is my limitations. I disappear if you let me. Feeling like Jericho, feeling like Jock when he lost this shit. Gotta hold my own. Okay, so let me stop this one more time. Let me stop this one more time. So here are some more people names who are on that list. Okay, so like I just told you guys, you got Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, French modeling executive Jean Luc Brunel, lawyer in law professions, Professor Alan Dershowitz, investor Glenn Dubin, former U.S. Senator George Mitchell, and former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. That's some of the people names that I have found so far. That is crazy that is on that list, which is crazy. Let me see if I can find any more names. Hold on, y'all. Let me let y'all finish listening to this. Keep from losing the rest of me. Still worry that I wasted the best of me on you, babe. You don't care. Said not trying to be a gnosis, it's just urgent. Trying to make sense of an exchange, gonna be a war in my mind. Gotta let go of weight, think he was holding me. Choose to watch while the world break up and fall on me. All the while, I'll leave my arm and feel with a smile. Still wanna try, still believe in good days. Always sunny inside, good day living in my mind. Gotta get right, trying to free my mind before the end of the world. I don't miss no ex, I don't miss no text. I choose not to respond. I don't regret, just pretend shit never happened. Half of us lay away till our youth is in the present. Half of us chasing fountains of youth is in the present. Oh, it's on my mind, oh, it's on my mind. Yeah, oh, it's on my mind. Damn. All right, y'all. That was the cover by Rochelle. She got a nice voice. I'm gonna have to subscribe to her and listen to some more of her music. And she did Good Day by Scissor. And I love that song, y'all. I mean, it's really I did the instrumental part of it on the video that I made because the music itself is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what you do on here. You know, sometimes you can avoid getting a copyright claim if you play cover songs. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you can. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at court records, okay? This is a long court record, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is read this when I'm not online and find it, the entire list. This is it. Like they said, they got 90 some pages, okay? 90 some pages. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. And I just put it up on my phone. I need to look at it on my desktop so I can actually maybe screen. I'm not going to read off the whole list though, even when I do get it, because I'm sure it's a lot of names on there. But if I do get the entire list, see all this, there's no way I can look at all this right now. Then you have to open up these little things right here. Look, all these little things right there. It's a lot. Okay, but when I do get it, I'll try to tell you guys some more names and give you the site to go to read the rest of them, I guess. So to read the entire 95 pages if you guys want to, because I'm definitely not going to read all those pages. A lot. You know what I'm saying? I thought they would just basically have the names written down somewhere online. But, you know, they are lists up, but they're not. They claim those lists are not real. So I don't want to be reading from that one. So let me just get off this. This is a long ass court case right here. Let's see if they, let me just see one more time, y'all, real quick, if I can find any other names. But they do have a lot of names on there. I just told, they say it's over 200 names linked to Jeffrey Epstein expected to be made public. 200 names. And I just gave you a few of the names. Not even, just a few of them. That is crazy. Let's see what else they got right here. Let me see if they got any more names right here. Hold on for 1 second. Let's see. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's just the same information over again. They still, I don't see the complete list on here. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to look it up. It's the same stuff that I just read before. But anyway, it's gonna be fascinating to see all of the names that could basically be tied in with him. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that he allegedly, I don't believe he actually hung himself either. You know what I'm saying? I believe somebody did it, but how convenient, but it's a shame that that happened. You know what I'm saying? So we can see what he have to say and things like that. But it's a lot of people tied into it. Let's see what they're saying here. Hold on, name illusion of market does not indicate the person that's committed. Okay, so they did say the name's inclusion in the documents does not indicate the person has committed or has been accused of any wrongdoing. In addition, some of the people whose names appear are witnesses who were staff members, provided medical care, or were in law enforcement. Okay, so some of the people they say names on here is not actually accused of anything and stuff. So they do have a lot of people names on here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're tied into, you know, um, the things that this dude was accused of doing. You know what I'm saying? So again, once I get that entire list, I will just, tell you guys because I definitely don't see it here. It's just the same thing that I just read to you. Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, and a couple other people that I named, which is crazy, which is very crazy. And I don't know when they're gonna actually put it up online. Um, I don't know. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know how they thought they could get away with this, and it never, come out. This is silly. I don't know why people. I don't know why when some people get money, they think that they can just, do things right and never be found out. That is crazy. And the thing about it is, they actually believe that none of the victims will tell or nobody else would tell or nobody would find out. I don't understand how these people be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just very strange because if I was doing any type of stuff like he was accused of doing, I would think that one of the victims would eventually say something. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way that I would have stayed in USA or anywhere that USA can come and get me at. I would be just like that other dude if I was doing stuff like that. I wouldn't be doing stuff like that, but I'm just saying if I was. What is that guy's name who was accused of RAPE and some other stuff, and he did not come back over here? I can't remember his name. He'd be making movies and stuff. I know he made a couple movies in the country he lives in. Can't remember his name though, but that's the way I would have been if I knew that I was doing stuff like he has, been accused of. This is crazy. And then, like I said, how convenient to off himself. I'm more thinking that somebody probably had it ordered so he wouldn't be telling, what I'm saying, any more information out. This is crazy, man. So it's going to be very shocking to see um, who all was associated with him and could have basically been doing this stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's a lot of people. So this lady said that Prince Andrew groped her with a puppet. Anyway, Prince Andrew settled a suit claiming sexual abuse that was filed by Jeffery in 2022. So, like I told y'all, you got David Copperfield in here, and of course Michael Jackson. And she said she met Jackson at Epstein's Palm Beach mansion. And then on another occasion, she met Copperfield, who she said did some magic tricks. And then she said that Copperfield questioned her if I was aware that girls were getting paid to find other girls. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This whole entire case is crazy. Then they say he tried to cover it up, Epstein and stuff. Um, in January of 2015, he did an email where they alleged that he wrote that he would issue a reward to any of Virginia's friends willing to come forward and help prove her allegations are false. Excuse me. So he was trying to get people to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know why they be doing all this weird shit. So he had a little black book, all types of shit. Like I said, y'all need to actually read this entire thing. It's a lot. I mean, I would have to take a whole 2 or 3 hours to go over this entire case. Okay, it's a whole lot of stuff in here, but I'm more interested. I want to see those names. And so I am going to be looking tonight when I get in bed until I find it. And then I'll give it to you guys when I find it because I thought it was here already. I don't even see it nowhere online unless it's a fake list. You know, let's see. Let me just take the word real off. Let's see here. But I don't want no fake list though. That's on everything. I don't want that. Let's see. And I hope that these names right here are not on it. But anyway, when I do get the list, I'll let you guys know because I don't want to be on my page. I don't want to be saying people names that these people making up fake shit. And actually, I know his name is not on this list. I don't even believe it. So like I said, when I get the actual list, I'll definitely tell you guys. Okay, so sorry about that because I don't want to report no fake stuff over here. You know, and that's just what it is. I just don't want to report no fake stuff. Let me see what they say you need to know about this. Uh, let's see. Okay, so we know who he is already. Let's see. So let me just tell y'all what those documents are real quick so we can know, okay? Those documents being unsealed are part of a lawsuit filed against Maxwell in 2015 by one of Epstein's victims, Virginia Jeffery. I guess that's how you say her last name. She is one of the dozens of women who sued Epstein, saying he had abused them at his home in Florida, New York, the U.S. Virgin Islands, in New Mexico. Virginia said the summer she turned 17, she was lured away from a job as a spa attendant at Trump's Mar Mar-a-Lago club to become a masseuse for Epstein, a job that involved performing sexual acts. Virginia also claimed she was pressured into having sex with men in Epstein's social orbit, most famously with Britain's Prince Andrew. All of those men said her accounts were fabricated. She settled a lawsuit against Prince Andrew in 2022, like I just told you a few minutes ago. That same year, Virginia withdrew an accusation she had made against Epstein's former attorney, the law professor Alan Dershowitz, saying she may have made a mistake in identifying him as an abuser. Virginia lawsuit against Maxwell was settled in 2017, but the Miami Herald went to court to assess court papers initially filed under the seal, including transcripts of interviews the lawyers did with potential witnesses. About 2,000 pages were unsealed by a court in 2019. Additional documents were released in 2020, 2021, and 22. This next batch of records had remained sealed because of concerns about the privacy rights of Epstein's victims and other people whose names had come up during the legal battle but were not complicit in his crimes. So they said this is what you can expect to see. Anyway, let's see this. They said some records have been released, either in part or in full, in other court cases. Much of the rest involve topics and people who have been exhaustively covered in nearly 2 decades worth of newspaper stories, TV documentaries, interviews, books, and testimonies at Maxwell's criminal trial. The people named in the records include many of Epstein's accusers, members of his staff who told their stories to tabloid newspapers, people who served as witnesses at Maxwell trial, people who were mentioned in passing during depositions but aren't accused of anything, anything, any crime or anything, and people who investigated Epstein, including prosecutors, a journalist, and a detective. There are also bold-faced names of public figures known to have associated with Epstein over the years, but whose relationships with him have already been well documented elsewhere. Elsewhere, the judge said. One of them is Jean-Luc Brunel, a French modeling agent close to Epstein, who was awaiting trial on charges that he raped underage girls when he offed himself in a Paris jail in 2022. Virginia was among the women who had accused Brunel of sexual abuse. Damn. Clinton and Trump both factor in the court file, partially because Virginia was questioned by Maxwell's lawyers about, some inaccuracies in newspaper stories about her time with Epstein. One story quoted her as saying she had ridden in a helicopter with Clinton and flirted with Trump. Virginia said neither of those things actually happened. She hasn't accused either former presidents of wrongdoings. Okay, so we already know that. Okay. The judge said a handful of names should remain blacked out in the documents because they would identify people who were sexually abused. The Associated Press does not typically identify people who say they are victims of sexual assault unless they decide to tell their stories publicly, as Virginia has done. So the documents will be made public. Let's see. So we already know they just was, open, okay, on Wednesday. So that's what you expect to see um, in those in those documents in that list. You would see some names that are basically just there because he was they were the lawyers or handling certain things in the case or um, just dealing with him, not necessarily doing any crimes or anything like that. But then you have these other names that could probably be associated with some things that he was doing, point blank. So, like I said, if I get that list, if I can find it, I'll let you guys know. This is a hot ass mess. And then they still going to have some names blacked out because they said it will identify people who were sexually abused. So, and note this again that Trump or Clinton was not accused of anything, of any wrongdoings. Okay, just to let you guys know that. Even though she initially said that she flirted with Trump and was on a helicopter with Clint and flirted with Trump. So then she recanted all that. And I don't know if that actually happened and somebody forced her to say it's not true. You just never know out here in this world today. Or if she was just straight up lying. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's going to be, like I said, very interesting to see all of these names and things like that and how they tied Michael Jackson. I forgot what I said about Michael Jackson, what she claimed. And then I think she recanted that too. I'm not sure. But anyway, again, when I get all of these, when I get the list, I'll let you guys know. But still, this part right here where she says she was she was lured away from a job at a spa at Trump's whole club. That right there is a hot ass mess. But anyway, again, once I get that list, I'll let you guys know. But this whole entire case is crazy. It is crazy. All right. So anyway, let me go ahead and go to the next story because we have to really, like I said, look for that list and just you know, um, just go into it completely. Man. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this other story, y'all, because I'm sitting up here reading about this cat save a dog being attacked by coyotes. I'm gonna say it because I want to read this tonight when I'm laying down in bed and stuff. But that's that whole case is a hot ass mess. Do y'all actually think he hung himself for real though, or do you think somebody came in and did that? I don't believe he hung himself, and I said that when that happened. I don't believe that. I believe somebody did it. So anyway, let me just go ahead and tell you about this 10-year-old who was he was unalive, fatally shot after losing a bike race. Okay, so this is crazy, y'all. I told you something is wrong with these people today. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this little boy right here. Let me show you this little boy in California. This is sad. I just knew it was out here in California. I knew that already. Let me show you this little boy real quick. That's him. That is crazy. What's wrong with these people? Okay, hold on, let me switch glasses. I didn't even realize I had on my other glasses either. Let's see. So anyway, um, what time is it? Keep up with this time. We've been on here 37 minutes. Okay. Anyway, in a distressing incident over the weekend, a 10-year-old boy from California lost his life after an informal bicycle race took a violent turn. The shooter, also 10 years old, allegedly flew into a fit of rage upon losing the race and resorted to opening fire, according to the victim's grieving mother. What? How did this kid get a gun? That is crazy. Anyway, Keith KJ Pearson, an innocent and kind hearted child who had received the bicycle as a Christmas gift, had the permission to ride it on that fateful day. The mother was alerted to the incident when neighbors began banging on her door, only to discover her son lying lifeless on the ground with no chance of survival. In a response to the senseless tragedy, authorities have arrested the shooter, whose name is being withheld due to his age, on suspicion of unaliving. Moreover, the shooter's father, Arquette Davis, has also been taken into custody on various charges, including firearm possession, child endangerment, and being an accessory to a crime, after allegedly attempting to dispose of the gun in a nearby trash can. Investigators believe that the shooting suspect obtained the gun from Davis' car, where it had been left accessible, and had even boasted about his father having a, before perpetrating the heinous act. The suspect then fled to a nearby apartment following the incident. Keith KJ Fierce's mother fondly describes him as a generous, smart, friendly, and helpful child. Last year, he found a strong sense of belonging in the Sacramento youth football team, Junior Football Mustangs, which brought him immense joy and satisfaction. What makes this tragedy even more unbearable for the grieving mother is the fact that the shooting suspect was someone her son considered a friend. Having played with him frequently, she accuses the suspect's father of being negligent with firearms and allowing his young son easy access to a deadly weapon. The incident has not only shocked the local community, but also garnered attention and sympathy nationwide. The devastating consequences of unsecured firearms and the fragility of young lives have once again been highlighted, calling for stricter measures to prevent such tragedies in the future. As the investigation unfolds, the heartbroken community mourns the loss of Keith KJ Fearson, a promising young soul whose life was tragically cut short in the most senseless of ways. May this tragedy serve as a wake-up call to prioritize the safety and the security of our children, and may justice be served for Keith and his devastated family. That is crazy, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. First of all, I don't know why the dad had the GUN in the car. Um, and the car was unlocked. The GUN was not in the container locked up. The bullets should not even be in them. It shouldn't even be nowhere near the dead going GUN. And then what makes a 10-year-old get so mad where he goes and take out a weapon and shoot his friend because he was mad he lost the bike race? On one hand, you can tell he's young and immature. On another hand, he's also, doing something that kids should not be doing. Goodness. And then, okay, so when he took out the weapon, when he went to the car, did nobody even see that he was going to the car and he was going in there to get something? Why did they think he was going to the car? And where was the dad at? It's a lot of questions there. Where was the dad? And again, why was the car unlocked with the GUN in there? You know what I'm saying? And why don't these parents teach their children how to handle loss, rejection, anything like that, problems? Why come parents don't teach their kids how to handle these things without, doing something violent? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. 10 years old. Anyway, Diane said, children learn by example. They look up to parents and want to be like them. They will mimic everything a parent thinks, does, and says. It's sad that children pay for the mistakes of parents, products of one's environment. Okay, so another commenter said, yes, the dad is a felon and not supposed to have a gun. He tells the boys to get cigarettes in his truck. How do you know that? I mean, how does he know this? Unless he knows them, because he does stay in Bakersfield. That is crazy. Let's see what else. Okay, so Victoria said, this was not a tragedy. This was a effing murder. Accidents are tragedy. Disease is a tragedy. This was a crime. Blatant, blatant, inviolent. So let's see. Okay, let's see. This is crazy, man. Let's see. So they had two different stories. In the first story, somebody is saying this in the comment section. In the first story, they said the little boy was sent to the car to fetch his smokes. Not only ignorant, but lazy as well. It's a common shared trait amongst idiot slackers. Okay, but okay, so if the dad did send him, if this is true, to the car to get cigarettes, when was this that he sent the kid to the car? Because if they had the race, the other little boy won, so that he got really, really mad, a fit of rage. So if he was really, really mad, he was in a fit of rage, and then his dad told him to go to the car. I'm wondering if the dad knew that he was mad. He probably could tell it unless, because he had to call the little boy up to him or either come outside or whatever the case is. So he should have known that his son was mad. And then why send him to the car? But he probably never thought that his son would get the GUN and start shooting his friend. I just don't know. It's hard to say because we're not them. You know what I'm saying? Catherine said, a 10-year-old with this kind of rage is beyond my ability to understand. Well, not really. I say he's seeing it at home. Resolutions to problems are learned at home. When we don't teach our children how to cope with their emotions, we have problems like this. Now we have one 10-year-old unalive and another 10-year-old who will have to pay the price, if nothing else but living with guilt. It will arise. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. My heart goes out to the boy's family, friends, football team, and community. This is a devastating blow to everyone. But the little boy was arrested. I think they said that, right? They said the little boy was arrested. He probably will be charged. I don't know. He's only 10, but you do grown up stuff, you know what I'm saying? You get grown up, charges. And again, the hell he gets so mad like that over a bike race that he go and get that GUN and shoot the other little boy. You got to realize this kid got to have some type of problems going on because this is not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not normal. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me go get my clothes out the dryer real quick. Let me. Okay, so yeah, that's crazy, y'all, man. How the hell, 10 years old, you're getting so mad. Just imagine that. 10 years old. At 10 years old, what was y'all doing? Was y'all getting mad like that? Where you wanted to just go beat somebody to unalive or, get a GUN and start shooting them? I can't even recall a time at 10 years old that I got that mad. And you got to wonder, for real, that you got to wonder if this little boy learned this at home. He had to, because there's no way this little kid would be acting like this. You know what I'm saying? Would get that mad over a bike race unless he saw his dad doing the same thing or somebody else in his family handling, rejection, handle losses or whatever in the same manner. I refuse to believe that this kid, learned this on his own at 10 years old. Shit, he was 5 years old from being five. I don't believe that. And at 10 years old, they definitely pick up a lot of stuff, from the parents and things like that in their environment. That is crazy. Let's see what the next comment will say. Let's see. So they're still talking about criminals. They said criminals don't follow laws. Drugs are illegal. Murder and RAPE are illegal, yet criminals still do that. Taking away. Okay, so they're arguing about the gun rights and stuff because I guess somebody told them that they should take away the guns. But I'm with the other person who said taking away guns, it can alleviate some problems, but in the long run, it's not, because criminals will still find a way to get these things. And still, as parents, we still need to teach our kids how to handle, losing and things like that. Because even if they don't use a gun, they'll use something else. They'll use a knife or anything else. You see what I'm saying? So you got to teach your kids how to handle rejection, how to deal with losing, how to handle people bullying them, picking on them, or whatever. You just got to teach them how to, handle their emotions, because this is something that should have never happened, over a race, a bicycle race. And I'm glad they locked the dad up too, because he was very irresponsible. If he's a felon, he shouldn't even have a GUN. And to have your son, if he had his son go to the car to get some cigarettes, if that's true, he should have never even allowed his son to go to his car to get a cigarette. How about you get your ass up and go get him, especially if you left a weapon in there. That's crazy. So when the kid went in there and got the cigarettes, I guess, before, maybe he left the door unlocked. And then when he got mad at his friend for winning the race, he got mad and went back to the car and got it and came back out. I'm guessing it could have happened like that. That is crazy. And then somebody said father should be charged with, MURDR. What normal 10-year-old would fetch a gun to unalive another after losing a race? My 9 and 11-year-old sons would never even think of doing that. I don't even own the guns, but even if I did, the kids would not have access to them. That's what I'm talking about and stuff. And then, right, I said that before. What 9-year-old, what 10-year-old is thinking about getting a GUN and going to shoot supposedly their friend because the friend won the daggone bike race? That's crazy. And then, out of all the things you could do, why go get a GUN? So that's basically, he was really, really pissed. He wanted to end the boy's life because he could have just fought him. You know what I'm saying? So something is clearly wrong with the little boy, and definitely the father needs to be charged all the way. That is crazy. And yeah, he did have the little boy go to the truck at first. Yeah, he definitely. You don't leave a loaded firearm in your truck and then have your child go out to the truck to get cigarettes. Who does this stupid shit? He probably some hood rat anyway. Because why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You don't send your child to your truck, right? And you have a loaded weapon there. And then the child probably seen him with the weapon before. The child knew the weapon was in the car. Okay? He probably heard his dad talking about it, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And clearly he must have seen his dad doing some things, the way he handled conflict or rejection or whatever the case is. Because this little kid at 9, 10 years old did not learn this on his own. I'm sorry, he just did not. That is crazy. And another commenter said the father should go to jail for manslaughter, in addition to other charges they mentioned. Okay, let's see. But anyway, that is crazy, y'all. That is a crazy ass story. And I still like a lot of people are asking, why does a 10-year-old have the GUN? How did he know to go get it? Why was it out where he could get it so easily or anything? Why did the dad even send him to the truck? Okay, that is crazy. I'm guessing though the little boy wasn't mad before when his dad sent him to the truck. Okay, his dad sent him to the truck to get his cigarettes like a lot of these parents do, not thinking probably. Okay, and so when him and the other his little friend had the bike race, and then the other little boy won, he got so damn mad. He probably ran or walked to the truck, came back, and they probably was laughing, making fun of him. Who knows? You know how kids do. And he probably ran or walked to that truck, went in there and got that GU and just started shooting. And he might not even realize or knew. He might wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to murk that little boy or not. But they're kids, so I mean, you can't really say what he was thinking on the inside. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that the dad should be held liable for this, responsible for this, and they definitely need to check out this little kid and get him some help and stuff like that. And he does need to be in juvenile detention or something, for a while, so he can know that this is not the way you do. You know what I'm saying? This is not the way you handle your emotions, and actually, teach him how to handle them by giving him some, counseling and things like that. Because clearly, his dad and mom failed him, because what 10-year-old is doing this? You know what I'm saying? Even though I think I read another story to you guys last week about a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old. Um, yeah, I did, about the sibling. I don't know. I think he was older than 10 and 9. I think he was like a teenager. I can't remember. And he got mad at his sister for buying the other brother or sibling more toys, and he got mad and took out. And they were teenagers, like 16, I think, or 15 or something like that. And he took out a GUN and unalived his sister. And then his brother came out and shot him in retaliation for his sister being unalive. So yeah, I told you guys another story about kids with GUNs, but the other kids, like I just said, were teenagers. And this little boy right here is only 10. But it's a damn shame. And they are learning all of these bad things from their parents, okay? Point blank. You know what I'm saying? Don't even make no sense. But anyway, my prayers are extended out to the little boy's family and his friends and his football team members and classmates and everything. And my prayers are with them as well. And may this little boy rest in peace, And like I said, hopefully justice is really served on his dad, and they get that little boy the proper help that he needs, as well as him. I honestly believe he need to be incarcerated for a while. I really do believe that in the juvenile detention system, though, not in no grown up prison or anything like that, you know, and give him some counseling and things like that. Because if you don't do something about it, he's going to grow up for real and he's going to be doing worse, doing, I mean, ain't nothing worse than unaliving somebody, but, he can unalive other people, you know what I'm saying? More people because he does not know how to handle his emotions and things like that. So they definitely need to, check on that side of him as well. But that's a sad situation all the way around. All the way around. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the other story real quick. What time is it? Okay. I got to keep on staying on top of this. Hold on. So, okay, wait a minute. Damn, where did that story go? Okay, so, oh my God, what did that, hold on. Let's see what this is. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Let me see if I can get back to that story. I was reading, something just came up on my phone and said somebody else was on that list, and it's a well-known actor, black actor. Okay, but I didn't read it. I don't remember who it was. So they allege it. I mean, they allege that this person's name is on that list. Okay, I was trying to get it and it just disappeared off my damn thing. Let's see, news break. I hate when it does that. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it, get it back up here. I probably won't be able to, but let's just check to see. Let's see. News break be tripping out. Nope, it won't come back up. I knew it wouldn't. I don't know why they got this weirdo up here. I'm thinking that he the one who shot. But anyway, let's see. Okay, let's see. I don't see it on here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. But if I do see it again, I'll definitely let you guys know because it definitely was here and then it disappeared. Look at this. People still will steal anything. People are still stealing iPads. That's crazy. Let's see. Okay, I don't see it anymore, but if it comes back up on my phone, I'll let you guys know what it said. But it did say a well-known actor, but a black actor to be exact. I just don't remember exactly what it said because as soon as I was reading it, it just went on to the next story. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Wait a minute, hold on. What is this? What I follow? What? I hate when I be clicking off these. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what this says right here if it don't disappear. What was it? Okay. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and tell you guys about the next story because every time I look around, it be saying one thing and then it be something totally different. So anyway, hold on, let me do this one right here. Hold on, y'all. So y'all, when y'all go to Walmart, make sure y'all keeping an eye on your children, okay? Because the other day, let's see here when it comes up. Do I even have my music on in the background? I forgot to turn that on. The other day we can just leave it off now. Shit, it ain't been on all this time. So the other day, 3 days ago, okay, a 4-year-old boy was almost kidnapped at Walmart by a man who grabbed his wrist and tried to pull him away. Okay, that's according to police. Anyway, Pablo Penatulis Hernandez is charged with false imprisonment of a child 13 years old and under, the Lee County Sheriff's Office in Florida announced. Surveillance footage shows a man walk up to a small child. He began to pull the boy away until a woman leaped forward and grabbed the child back, pulling him behind a nearby shopping cart. And deputies claim Patulis Hernandez is that man. Authorities said they responded to a Walmart on Friday in the community of Lee Acres It was regarding an attempted kidnapping, they said. They said they learned that a man, later identified as Penatulis Hernandez, tried to abduct a 4-year-old boy from the child's family by grabbing and walking away with him. Deputies immediately reviewed the surveillance footage and confirmed an unknown man walked up to the child shopping with his family, grabbed his wrist, and forced him to go in his direction before a family member intervened and pulled the child back, deputies said. Deputies worked alongside our real-time intelligence center analysts to identify the suspect. Together, analysts and deputies utilized advanced technology to quickly identify and locate Penatulis Hernandez. Within an hour of the incident, deputies responded to the residence of Hernandez, where his identity was confirmed. Due to the nature of the crime, our major crimes unit detectives responded to the home and began investigating. Detectives claim they confirmed that Hernandez did in fact grab the child's wrist, pull him, and said, "Let's go." The defendant is accused of restraining the boy's movement and directing him to walk with him. What this criminal did is incredibly disturbing, Lee County Sheriff Carmen Marcino said. "I never want anyone in Lee County to feel unsafe, especially going on a simple shopping trip. My team will stop at nothing to ensure criminals like this face the consequences of their actions." That is crazy. I'm telling you, these people are getting bold. Okay. I mean, the nerve of him to be trying to grab this little boy while he was with his parents. I mean, they just don't even care. I don't even know how he thought he would get away with that. That's stupid. And so here is some a little still shot of him holding grabbing a little boy, I guess. Pervert. Damn, I'm glad they was able to get this little boy back. Because no telling what he was gonna do. No telling. That's why you got to watch your kids when you're out in these stores. I don't care if it's Target, Walmart, it could be an upper class store, and you still need to watch your kids because people, you got criminals all over. You got predators all over. They don't care. They are getting bold. This is like maybe the third or fourth story I heard about where somebody just randomly tried to take a child in the daylight or while the child was with their parents. That's why when y'all in these stores, you got to hold on to your kids' hands and keep them by your side because you never know what predator is in that store watching you. And as soon as they see your child is alone or you're not really paying attention, even if you're holding their hand sometimes parents don't pay attention. You see what I'm saying? Because they be distracted with shopping and doing other things. So somebody can easily come out like he did, like he thought he was getting ready to do, and grab your child's hand and be gone before you can even do anything. That is crazy. One of the commenters said God knows what he was going to do to that little boy. I'm thankful this little guy is safe. Lock this sick MFer up and throw away the key. There is no rehab for child predators, perverts, and molesters. And I agree. Again, let me say this again. Um, Anytime anybody messes with a child, for real, molesting, raping, just anything they do to them, anything, I don't, honestly, in my opinion, it should just be automatically a 20, 25-year sentence in federal penitentiary. It should be made into a federal crime like that for real. And it just should be federal penitentiary, sentence. And I don't know if it is or not already, but I'm just saying it just should be an automatic 20 years, 2025. When they start making these sentences a little bit more harder and just making it harder in prison and jail, I'm telling you, some of these criminals will stop doing some of these crimes. You got to get a little bit harder on these people. Your ass get locked up. You don't have rights like that. Yeah, you got basic rights to get decent food, to get fed, to get exercise, to get one visitor per month, and things like that. But all this other shit they be doing in there, they need to cut that shit out. Okay. And then when people be messing with kids, abusing them, sexually abusing them or anything that's like this of that nature, it should be automatically, a very long, if not life, in prison. It really should be, especially when you're taking a child's innocence. It should be, when they do that, honestly, forget the 25 years. It need to be life in prison. It really should be, because you just possibly messed up this child's life, okay? Just like if you unalive one of them, that certainly should be life in prison with no chance of parole or anything else, because you just took a child's life. As a matter of fact, when people take people's lives, period, I really do think they should just get automatically, get sentenced to life. And if it's very heinous, they need to just go ahead and sentence them to straight up, unaliving. I really don't even condone the death penalty, but in certain circumstances, I do. And so when they start doing hardcore sentences, I'm telling you, these people will stop doing all these crimes, point blank. You know, let's see. Okay, somebody said, yeah, do that to my son and you will leave in a body bag. Yes, I'll go to prison, but you won't be grabbing anyone else, child. And Just Joe said, you would be justified and get away with it in my neck of the woods. And somebody that said agree, and somebody said absolutely. And that's the same thing I say, grabbing on somebody's child. Just the Truth said invaders are looking for sex trafficking. That's all. We may have to carry a weapon of sorts to protect ourselves and our loved ones. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, it's not just invaders, it's people of all race and genders who be doing this stuff too, not just foreigners, okay? Period. You know what I'm saying? And they're not just taking little kids, they be trying to take grown people as well, especially women. So you definitely got to be prepared and try to just be watching, and definitely watch your kids and don't be letting them be outside by themselves and shit, not even in the backyard. Because I read the story to you the other day about the little girl brother who saved her. A predator was trying to grab her from her own backyard, and the little boy had a slingshot and shot the dude with the slingshot numerous times, and then grabbed his sister. You know what I'm saying? So they would come in your yards. They would come through the door if the door is unlocked and try to come through the bedroom window and grab your kids. I read stories like that too on this channel. So you just got to watch out for your kids and stuff, and make sure you teach them how to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? Take them to the defense class and stuff, and make sure those windows are locked and shit. Them doors are locked, and you got a security system. And make sure you just watching your kids and don't let them be outside playing by themselves, walking to school by themselves, walking home by themselves, spending the night over people's houses and shit. And you don't know anything about the family or anything else. You got to stay on top of it. I stayed on top of my kids. That's why nothing never happened to them. Okay. So you got to stay on top of yours is the same way, because you got a lot of predators out here that just be waiting for that moment when they can just go ahead and do what they need to do. And the person that's going to really be, paying for all that is your child. You know what I'm saying? And so we as parents got to make sure that our kids, keep our kids safe. And that's just on everything. Okay, so anyway, my prayers are sending out to his family and to the little child and stuff. And I'm just glad that one of the family members saw what was happening and intervened. Then they should have beat the hell out that dude. All of them should have got. So one person should have held the child, and all the other family members should have beat the shit out of that dude inside of that Walmart until he could not breathe anymore. That's what they should have done to him. They really should have snatched and they kill. At least beat his ass. Just beat his ass real good. So the next time he'll think. That's exactly what they should have done. So let me go ahead and tell everybody in this little comment section, hey, because I was really reading and not paying attention to what y'all was saying over here. So I don't know if you guys are still over here. But anyway, Carl is here. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support, honey. And thank you for the beautiful comment as well. Albert, thank you for coming by, showing support. I'm such a fucking lady. Thank you for coming by, showing support. Big Slump, thank you for coming by, showing support. Aubrey, we're talking about subjects over here. That's what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I heard, and I wish I could have remembered the name that I just saw. It's another famous dead-gone actor or celebrity. They alleged that his name was on the list. I wish I wouldn't have. I don't know. It just went off by itself, honestly. You know what I'm saying? These people are fucking absolutely nuts, y'all. These people. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me read this. I'm not reading any more kids stories. Let me see. This is crazy, man. These people are absolutely nuts, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. These people are crazy. Yeah, I don't see it, but they had another famous person, and it may come back up on my phone. But when they do, I'm a screenshot it so I can tell you guys about it tomorrow. Cause I forgot who it was. So hold on, y'all. Let me see. All right, so here we go. Let me give you this next story real quick. I was reading something else. I'm always reading something else. So remember the other day when I was telling you guys, did I tell y'all about Paula Abdul? I think I did say, I just told you, but I didn't read the story, where she also accuses former American Idol executive, he was also on the show as well, of sexual assault. And she said multiple sexual assaults and harassment while she was a judge on the program, or was on So You Think You Can Dance, not American Idol, sorry, American Idol, So You Think You Can Dance. Now, according to papers filed Friday in Los Angeles Superior Court, Paula Abdul claims she had a strained relationship with American Idol. Okay, so it was American Idol too. Producers throughout her time on the show, contending she was paid less than the male judges and subjected to taunts and bullying by show's executives and employees. During one of American Idol's initial seasons, while on the road for the show's regional auditions, Nigel Litgrove sexually assaulted Paula Abdul, according to court papers. One evening following the day's auditions, Nigel and Paula, entered the elevator of the hotel where they were staying. Upon entering the elevator, Nigel shoved Paula against the wall, then grabbed her genitals and breasts and began shoving his tongue down her throat. Paula attempted to push Nigel away from her and let him know that his behavior was not acceptable. When the doors to the elevator for her floor opened, Paula ran out of the elevator to her hotel room. Representatives for Nigel, 74, could not be reached late Friday for comments. According to court papers, Paula, now 61, immediately contacted her representatives and told them what had happened, but she decided not to take action for the fear that Nigel would have her fired from the show. The court documents also contend Paula signed a contract in 2015 to appear as a judge on another Nigel production, So You Think You Can Dance, according to the suit. During that time, Paula accepted what she believed was a professional invitation to attend dinner at Nigel's home to discuss other career opportunities. Let me stop right there. So if this guy sexually assaulted you in the elevator, and I like Paula, I really do, why would you? Am I reading this right? So when did he do the assault? Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not reading this. Let me look at this right, because you know how they write stuff up. Let me just look before we talk about this. What year? Let's see. Hold on, let me see. So let's see. American Idol. Okay, that was American Idol's initial season. So this happened before. Okay, so then in 2015, that's when she went on and met him at his home. And I don't know why she would go to his home if he had did all this other stuff years before at the initial thing of American Idol. American Idol. I forgot what year it came on because I watched it the first year and the second and third and fourth, fifth year and all that. I don't understand these women. If somebody already tried to sexually assault you, why would you go to their house years later? But again, we're talking about rich people and all the money they be offered and things like that. So you just never know what people be thinking about. Hey, Don Play, I sure will. What happened with your family? This is crazy. So anyway, she said at the end of the meeting, Nigel forced himself on top of her while she was seated on his couch and attempted to kiss her while proclaiming that the two would make an excellent power couple, according to court documents. Paula then pushed Nigel off of her, explaining that she was not interested in his advances, and immediately left his home. But the thing about it is, though, again, if he did this stuff initially when American Idol first came on, why would you go over his house so you can go over some stuff about so you think you can dance? And then when that happened at his house, she feared that he would retaliate, so she did not speak about the incident. And then she also said that she saw him, Nigel, physically grope one of her female assistants. And she said she remained silent for years due to fear of speaking out against one of the most well-known producers of television competitions who could easily break her career as a television personality. However, she is no longer willing to remain silent. I still don't understand this, y'all. If somebody, listen, so I guess back then, because she was younger and everything else, younger, and she was, I guess still trying to do her career, she was scared to say anything because she didn't want him to blackball her or whatever the case is. Okay. But now, since she's older and probably don't really, and everybody else is speaking up, especially after Cassie and P. Diddy stuff, I guess she figured that she needed to do it and she probably won't lose anything now. I don't know. I don't know why these people wait so long to say anything. Anyway, she's seeking unspecified damages, alleges sexual assault, battery, sexual harassment, gender violence, and negligence. And they also named 19 Entertainment, International Company, Fremantle North America, American Idol Productions, and Dance Nation Production. Okay, so if she wins this lawsuit, she's probably going to get a really good amount of money, point blank. And if she has any physical proof that he did this, it's a done deal. It's a done. It's just it's a what's the name done whatever case. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Let me see what these people are saying. This is what I just said. Somebody said the same thing I said. They said, no offense, but if he went that far in an elevator, why on earth would you meet him at his home? That makes zero logical sense to me. It's like, remember when I told you guys about the guy that I met, and I was knowing him for a minute, and we was just friends after I found out he was married, because I don't talk to married men, you know what I'm saying? And I can remain friends with you as long as you stay cordial and don't be trying to do no weird shit. And he was like that. And then one day, he just, lost it, I guess, and then try to, RAPE me. But, thank God he didn't get that, he didn't get a chance to do that. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I never saw him again, even though he got arrested like maybe a week or later, a week or 2 weeks later. But I was never going to talk to him ever again, because I know he didn't get arrested immediately, because he had wrote me a letter and sent it. And I actually had already read the letter. I put it inside of a bottle, just to keep it along with his picture. And then all I remember is that next couple of days or weeks or whatever, I saw him on the news. But when he tried to RAPE me, I was like, I'm never talking to him again. I don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, why come these people who are so, they got money. You don't have to have additional money, if it means that, you need to tell on somebody so he won't do this to other people. You see what I'm saying? So I just don't understand this whole thing where people don't say stuff for years, and then all of a sudden you want to come and say something. But the thing about it is this right here: you concealing stuff for all these years, and if he did, he was doing these things, how many other women have he done this to? And then you go over his house to discuss business, and you don't think this dude would try anything else? And then at his house, he gets on top of you and everything else. Child, nah, that does not even sound right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that Paul is lying, or telling the truth, because I don't know. But I'm just saying it's kind of stupid. Why would you even accept a job from him? Why would you go to his house? Why would you do all of this? And that is crazy. It's too many people saying the same thing for me. Another commenter said, so she kept quiet in fear of losing her hosting gig. I'm sorry, but this stuff is becoming more of a joke, and it makes it twice as harder for real victims to get justice. And I agree. You guys are waiting 20 damn years to say anything. You're meeting up with these people again, you know what I'm saying, going to their houses and shit. When Ricky Dwayne Holt, maybe I shouldn't say, well, fuck it, I already did. When he tried what he tried with me, okay, I was never going to ever talk to him again. You know what I'm saying? Or link up with him or anything else. Because you only got one time to try to take something from me. I'm not finna hook up with you again. Are you crazy? Please. I'm just trying to figure out, why would she hook up with him again? Somebody said, thank you. That elevator would have been rocking. Oh, we fighting. I could care less about appearances, reps, etc. No, I'm scared. All right, scared. I'm about to tear your ass out the whole frame. I know that's right. I agree too. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting people do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? He was probably a little older anyway. I mean, even though he probably was still young. I mean, not young, he was still strong, but I still would have tore his ass up in the elevator to the best of my capabilities. And that's on everything. And me knowing that I carry stuff, yeah, he would have got effed up in the elevator doing all that stuff to me and stuff, you know? Okay, so here we go. A commenter said, this bull, you know what? What about how she did that young dude, Corey, on American Idol? Didn't she sexually assault him and effed up his career before it got started for him? And now she has the nerve to accuse someone. Get the F out of here with that bull, with that BS. Somebody else said she must need money and publicity. And then he said, I'm not making light of her claims. Another commenter said this, but at the same time, she did something similar with that American Idol contestant. I'm waiting for her to accuse, I'm waiting for him to accuse her. I don't know. These people are crazy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she did do anything with this dude. I remember the rumors. We don't know if that's true. I don't think the dude ever came out and said anything. I mean, if he does, and then we'll go from there. But still, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out why come she did not say anything. You know, why she didn't say anything before. Why did she take so long to say anything? And then why would you go to this dude's house? You know, after what he did in the elevator and stuff like that. He put his hands down her shirt and down in her private area. And then you're going to go to his house sometime later because he's offering you a job. No, I don't, that does not sound good right there. You know, and then you say you were scared out of him retaliating, maybe not letting you, telling people stuff about you so you won't work again, you know, but yet you still go back over, you still works with this dude. You still work with this dude. You still met him at his house. I wouldn't even want to work with him anymore. I wouldn't even, definitely want to be in his house. And then you waiting 20 and 30 years later and stuff. I don't know what's up with these people waiting so many years down the road to say anything. Damn. But we're gonna see how this is going to turn out. You know, like I said before, I don't know if he did this or not. It's hard to say these days. People can look one way and be doing looks are very deceiving. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Looks are very deceiving. We really can't look at people and tell who did what. You know what I'm saying? If people are capable of doing so, you just never know. So, like I said, I'll let you guys. So they also, so this lady also, getting back to what's his name, Epstein case. So this lady also, the Virginia lady, she must have first said that she did massages for people like George Lucas, and then she recanted that, okay? And she, I don't know what the hell. And then she denied all of that stuff. You see, one thing about it, when people accuse people, where they make themselves look like they're lying is when they say that a certain person did something to them, and then they take it all back and say they never said it, or they made a mistake, or they just basically lied. I don't know why they do this, because it makes it almost hard to believe anything that they tell you when they don't, when they, take stories back. After saying somebody did something to you, then all of a sudden you're going to say they didn't. Because she had on here first that she was forced to give George Lucas and President Donald Trump massages. Now she claims that that's not true. This is crazy. And actually, it wasn't the Virginia lady, it was the Joanna Joberg who said that. That is crazy. And so these are some more names that was here on this paper. I'll figure some more names. But that doesn't mean that they were doing anything weird with this dude. They could have been just doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. So they got Kevin Spacey's name there, Naomi Campbell, Kate Blanchett, Leonardo DiCaprio, Bruce Willis, Karma Diaz, and hairstylist Frederick Fekay, or Fekay, I guess. Their names are there too. But again, it says that their inclusion does not necessarily imply any wrongdoing. They could have merely been mentioned in passing on the record. Okay? They also got Stephen Hawking's name up there, and Vice President Al Gore. Their name was there too. Okay, let's see. And that's who I see as of right now. Those are the names that I see as of right now. Okay. So again, we got George Lucas, President Donald Trump, Kevin Spacey, Naomi Campbell, Kate Blanchett, Leonardo DiCaprio, Bruce Willis, Carmen Diaz, Frederick Fekay, um, Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, and I named some other people before, I don't remember. But anyway, once again, the names you just heard does not mean that they necessarily did anything wrong. They could have just been business associates, like the hairstylist probably did his hair, or other people hair, and things like that. So that's tripped out. And then I think I already said Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew, and then Stephen Hawking, and then Al Gore. All of those people have been named, along with many more. All right. So like I said before, as I get more people names, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. This is crazy, man. Let's see what this question. Okay. But anyway, I find it kind of hard to believe that people, but then again, people could know him and not know exactly what he was doing. We can't even really say that, because like I knew Ricky, right? And I did not know he was out here raping women and young ladies. I did not know that. You see what I'm saying? So some of these people may not have known exactly what he was doing. Then some people probably did. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be shocking to find out. You know, like I said before, that's tripped out. Somebody said, damn, looks like Epstein was suicided for nothing. Do I hear the sounds of folks updating their passports and calling their travel agency? And somebody said he was murked. And I think he was murked too. I don't think he committed anything. I think that he was unalived by somebody. It was a pay hit by somebody in jail. I really do, because they didn't want him to reveal important names and stuff like that, which, they are in the things anyway, because he had already did it, I guess. Or either they found information in this black book or whatever the case is. And then, of course, they had to write up the reports and all that stuff. And so now we're seeing that stuff. I believe he was murked, though. I don't believe he unalived himself. And then we had Copperfield's name up there, too, and Bruce Willis. That is crazy, amongst other people. And then Michael Jackson, I forgot his name again. And they said, somebody said he was there well, this is a joke. He was there to perform songs for his guest called Beat It. Okay, these people are crazy. And they said David Copperfield would disappear. I don't believe he murked himself, though. I believe they got it, they did away with him. I really do. That's crazy, y'all. But again, if I get any more information, I'm going to let you guys know. Like I said before, any more names or whatever. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some more names because I'm going to be looking and stuff once I get in bed. That is crazy. So let me go ahead and tell you guys this next story, which is the final one for tonight, because we've been on here 1 hour and 31 minutes. So let's see. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to wait to tell you that one because I really want to look up some more information about the dude who met the girls, the two girls on social media. I'm going to look at that story a little bit more in depth, and then I'm probably going to devote a whole hour or so to that one story. So I'll tell you guys that tomorrow if I happen to do a live. I'll probably come back tomorrow and do that one, okay? And then Friday is my regular live day, and I'll do a regular topic. All right? So that's how we do that, because it is 1 hour and 32 minutes. I don't want to be on here too much longer. Hold on for 1 second. Let me check something real quick, y'all. It's a shame, all these things that be happening, man, and all these damn names. I'm telling you, I'm trying to think of that actor or celebrity that I just saw a name pop up where they alleged that person's name. I can't remember who it was, man. No telling how many people, went to that island with him, to do sexual stuff with young girls and stuff. That is crazy. No telling. You know what I'm saying? They said some household names are on that list, a lot of them. So I'm just wondering who all else is on that list. I'm being very nosy right now because I would like to know. Well, somebody in jail is going to be in trouble. But anyway, I'm going to read that. I'll let you guys know. Let's see. Hold on for a second. Let me tell y'all this before we get ready to get out of here. Let me let that come up real quick, y'all. Hold on. This is crazy, man. Oh, I need one of these. This oil spray bottle. Oh, wait. What the hell is this right here? Let me read this real quick, y'all. Hold on. This is new. I didn't even see this. Wait a minute. Let me see this real quick. Hold on. Let's see this. I'm not going to say it. Read it out to you guys. I want to see what it says. So it's about Cat Williams, okay? What? I can't believe this. Wait a minute. It says Cat Williams speaks on Diddy allegations, claims he turned him down multiple times. Okay. So it says Cat Williams, the sharp-witted comedian, recently took to the spotlight to share his perspective on allegations involving Diddy. Williams appeared on the Club Shay Shay on the Club Shay Shay podcast, and he definitely set the record straight on a few things. He made a few statements on the podcast, which have been swirling on social media all day, including accusing Cedric the Entertainer of stealing his very best jokes and last joke in the 80s. In the 90s. However, in a statement that captured attention and sparked discussions, Williams candidly spoke about Diddy's appetite for partying. Cat Williams revealed P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you have got to tell him no. I did. I got the receipts. What? The statement immediately generated interest and speculations among fans and followers. The use of the term got the receipts adds a layer of authenticity to Cat Williams' exertion, suggesting that there is tangible evidence or a history to support his claim. Moreover, his statements cause further speculations since Diddy's recent allegations of sexual abuse in Cassie has also made headlines in recent months. As you can probably recall, Diddy was hit with a bombshell $30 million lawsuit a couple months ago that accused him of various terrible acts. Cassie, who filed the lawsuit, claimed that he exerted control over her life, including threatening to hold back her career. Allegedly, this led to a frightening type of relationship that was marked by abuse. So Cat Williams said, in having to tell him no on certain occasions, so he had to tell, allegedly, he had to tell P. Diddy no many times. That is crazy, man. So you mean to tell me that this dude was propositioning Cat Williams, and Cat Williams turned him down many times and said no? That is crazy. So, okay, so somebody said this about Cat Williams. Let me read this. Okay, so one commenter said, I find it funny he denies going to these parties, but in his stand-up, he said that one party he went to, he walked past a room and he saw Professor Ogilvy getting DICKED down. Y'all know who Professor Ogilvy is? Isn't that the dude? Is that the dude who used to play on what's the name of the Parkers and played? Let me look and see. And played the professor. Let me see if that's. This better not be the same dude. It just better not be. And my damn battery is running down on this phone right here. Let's see. Let me look this up real quick because it better not be him, Professor Ogilvy. Let's see. Let's see. My stomach making all these weird noises, Professor, and I'm not hungry, so. Let's see who he is. It is him. So you mean to tell me Cat Williams made a joke about him getting DICKED down? Y'all remember, I knew this was him from the Parkers. Hold on. So okay. This is crazy, y'all. Him, the cute dude, at the time he was, I don't know what okay, but anyway. This is getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. So anyway, Cat Williams said, according to this person right here, allegedly, that he went to a party and walked past the room where he saw Professor Ogilvy getting DICKED down. Also, Cat looks like the type. Also, Cat looks like the type that would go into the blackout room and say that he did. That's what a commenter just said. And then somebody else said it feels like he's trying to be relevant again. I don't know. I don't know. At these parties, you never know what really be going on. And when you got, like I said in my live earlier today, when numerous people tell you the same thing about one person, you know what I'm saying? Just numerous people. Some truth has to be there somewhere, and everybody can't be lying. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I have heard all about these little parties, and anything is possible. Like I said before, when I lived in ATL, we met these dudes. They invited us to a club. I'm thinking this is a regular club. It was all in the basement and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You go like you're going up some stairs, but it was like underground and get in a damn club. Nothing in there but damn bisexual and homosexual dudes, okay, and women too. And some of the bisexual dudes were trying to talk to me and my girlfriend, okay, because they probably, because we was there, they probably thought we was bisexual, but no, we was tricked in there. Dudes was playing tricks on us and stuff and everything. But it was just regular dudes in there, you know what I'm saying? Like rapper looking guys and stuff, famous guys and stuff like that with they had caps turned the other way, and they were either down low, either bisexual. We're down low, bisexual, same thing, and then you had the straight up, gay people there and everything. But you just never know what people be doing, because you wouldn't even know this club was there. It was like down in the basement, but you went upstairs, but it was like downstairs. And there was an ATL, and that was like back in the 90s. So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? What these people be doing at these parties. They probably be doing satanic rituals, all types of weird shit at these parties. I have heard things like even out here, what is the name of Elfin Forest? They said that, former presidents, I don't know about now, used to go out there and do satanic rituals and stuff out there. So you just never know, what people be getting into. I don't know if Cat Williams is lying or telling the truth. I really, truly don't really care, but I'm just saying anything is possible. We can't really say that he's lying just because he wanted attention. You know what I'm saying? He did used to always make jokes about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes in those jokes, people do be telling the truth. All right. And that's just on everything. Sometimes within these jokes, people do be telling the truth. Just like when people joke around with you, sometimes they be mixing in real stuff with those jokes. You know what I'm saying? So that's tripped out though, because that was really the first time that I heard about that part right there. That is crazy. But anyway, we are getting ready to get out of here, y'all. It was some funny video I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If not, I'll just show you guys tomorrow. Yeah, some sad little stories. If I get any updates on a 10-year-old boy, though, I'm gonna let you guys know for sure. And definitely with Jeffrey Epstein, the list, in case I get any more people added to the list, because it's posted all throughout the line and stuff. I'm gonna let you guys know tomorrow. Yeah, they got them trips by President Clinton and Trump. Even though I don't believe that they would tell the truth if they was there doing something weird. I just really don't. I don't see them telling the real truth, because I know they probably, assassinated that dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe he did anything to himself. I just really don't. How convenient. How convenient. All right. So anyway, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. Here's this list right here. Let's see something. Let's see if I can see these people. They got it. Hate when they blur stuff out. They got a lot of names on this list, though, for real, for real. Let me look up. Let me do this real quick. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Damn, they got a lot of people names on here. But you know what? They're not listing it on here. So like I said again, when I pull up the actual documents, if I can, then I'll see all the names and I'll screenshot them so I can go over everybody's name. It's over 200. There's at least 200. That's a lot of names. Now, I'm not going to go over people we don't know. If I see any names that we know of, those are the ones I want to tell you about. But remember, just because their names are on the list, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily doing any weird shit or illegal shit or criminal shit. Okay? Always remember that. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. So it's just, they could have been hanging out with them or something like that. But we will see. Like I said, we will see and go from there. All right? Other than that, let me go ahead and do roll call and we get ready to get out of here because it is 11:30 and I need to go take a shower and be in the bed by 12:30. All right. So anyway, again, thanks to Carl is here for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, hon. I know you sleep. Albert, Miranda, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. And I hope you subscribe to the channel as well. Such a fucking lady. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Big Slump, thank you for coming by, showing support. Aubrey, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Let's see, Don Play, thank you for coming by, showing support. I keep on forgetting one thing. With my shorts, some of these people that come into the chat maybe from my shorts, just to see, because they never did, because they subscribe because of my shorts. And so when they come over here and see a live, they asking me what's going on here and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not, they're just used to seeing my shorts or Dollar Tree hauls or whatever the case is. But anyway, I want to thank everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. I'm getting tired now, y'all, as you can probably tell. So I'm getting ready to go take a shower and get ready to go to bed. But at the same time, like I said before, I'm going to check out um, this list a little bit more, okay? And while we get ready to get out of here, I'm going to play my boy singing my song that I like, and then we are getting ready to get out of here, okay? That girl jammed on Scissor's song, man. She really did. And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And if you would like to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to better this channel. And I haven't forgotten about the giveaway, which I told you before. I'm going to do it either on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or maybe even Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day yet, but I will let you guys know, and I'll probably do one or either two Cash App giveaways. Okay, so I'll let you guys know when I'm getting ready to do that, and that's just to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. All right, and I'm almost ready to be monetized too. I don't know if I'm gonna apply for it yet, but because I need to read their rules and stuff again. But I may just apply. Either they can say yeah, either no. So it is what it is. But anyway, to close out the show, we're gonna go ahead and play this song. What's the name of this? Okay, hold on. I gotta do the cover song though. Let me make sure I pull up the dude who was singing it before because he can sing his ass off. Okay, so y'all, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy and blessed Thursday. What's the day, y'all? Is the day Thursday? No, the day is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. God, I'm getting tired, y'all. But anyway, y'all have a blessed Thursday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow in a random little live, and we'll talk about the dude who met up with the two girls and stuff, and I'll tell you about that case and stuff. All right, and then go from there. And I may be able to tell y'all this other shit that I want to tell you guys about as well. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. All right, let's listen to this guy while I get ready to sign everybody out. And sign myself out, actually. Oh, yeah. Stormy outside, rain, she keeps me home. Quiet conversation makes me warm. So warm, sweet rain, oh my rain. I swear, oh, in the middle of a night when I'm alone. Oh, no. I feel her kissing on me, even when she's gone. I can't wait till she's getting home. Oh, yeah. Again. Oh, yeah. My oh, I don't mind, yeah. If it rains, yeah, let it rain on me. I don't mind, yeah. Oh, let it rain. Oh, keep it right there. Baby, keep it right there, yeah. Oh, keep it right there. Keep it right there. Summer rain. yeah. Summer rain. Said, baby, won't you be my summer rain? Said, baby, won't you be my summer rain? Oh, said, baby, won't you be my summer rain? Said, baby, won't you be my summer rain? Yeah. Oh, why don't you go ahead and make rain? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Baby, let it rain on me. Oh, my pain. Oh, yeah. I want you to make it rain. Would you do it for me one time? Yeah. To make it rain. Oh, my pain. Yeah.